welcome everybody. Thanks for checking out this video. Thanks for clicking on it. Look, we're going to look at the past week trading NAS100. If you're ready, let's go. Back on the chart. All right, you can see here I'm looking at NAS100 daily chart. Here's what we want to do every time we come to the market, especially when we're starting a new month. Okay, I want to look at what has happened recently. So this big bullish run has happened for the month of November. And so what we want to do, okay, is look and see what will happen, what's potential to happen, right? If we fall, we know that there's a lot of space here for us to fall. But if we continue to push up, it's almost like we're in no man's land. And so what we want to do is zoom out and see where price has been. So you can see here 2021, December 2021, right? We are here, and then January 2022. We haven't been in this range since January 2022. So we already can see that we've pushed above these highs right here. Well, if price is already pushed above, where are we likely to go? That's what we want to look at. Now, we don't know. We're just going to look at it. And so what I can do is I can zoom in. I can zoom into the past candles, and I can see that we're here. And we've already breached this high here. And now that's important because what did price do? Let's look. Price went up from this point here. It went up. Let me see if I can grab something that you can see what I'm talking about. Do I have an arrow? Surely there's an arrow in this thing. Oh, come on now. What am I looking for? There it is. All right. So here's an arrow. All right. So you see price makes a move. Well, it doesn't make that kind of move. All right, let's get it together. All right. It makes a move down, and then it stops at this point and pushes up and then falls drastically. Okay. So that means that this level right here is what I want to mark up, okay? Because it is a turnaround that went down quite a bit. All right, so we're in this level here. Now, we pushed above that already. If you look at where price is currently, you will see. All right, where are we currently? Yeah, so price already pushed up through that, okay? So now, since we already broke above it, if we were to go higher, that's the question, okay? Where are we likely to go? Well, I see that there is a level right here that's wick right here. I'm just going to mark that up right there, all right? And you have to have, there's the pooter. You have to have that kind of higher time frame analysis. Okay. Get out of here. Go. Anyway, got to get that dog out of here. So now we're going to continue. Then what do we do after we figure out, somewhat of what price wants to do? Well, if it goes higher, that's where we'll look to go. If it breaks beneath this deal, we're going to be in this consolidation area. So we'll see what happens. We'll mark it up just for good measure. It'll be something like this right here. And then we'll drop down to a 4 hour. So that was the daily. Here's the 4 hour. And what I like to do is mark up the 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. candle. All right. And I want to call that 4 hour support resistance. Of course, the support is the blue, resistance is the yellow. And I'm going to see how price reacts to these levels. Now, here's where we get into the daily routine. And I like to do what I just did with the daily and the 4 hour. I really like to do that at the beginning of the month. The 4 hour, you'll have to wait, quite a bit. But then we get down to this hour. This is the one that has really caught my attention lately. And this is what I do every day consistently. I grab a rectangle and I go to the last candle of the previous day, which is sitting right there. All right. Oh, let's put that back. So, yeah. So it's sitting right there. And what I'm calling that is the closing hour range. Why? Because this is the hour that the previous day closed and it left this range. And I want to see how price reacts to the high of that and the low of that. So that's the hour. Now, here's the 30-minute candle. And what I want to do here is mark up 7:30 a.m. candles range. Now there you see a lot of ranges happening because that's what price likes to do. It goes from one range to the other. And I'm going to name this Monday 7:30 a.m. So you see all these ranges. You see the 4-hour range, the closing hour range, the 7:30 candle range. And the idea is if price breaks beneath 7:30 candle range, okay, if price breaks beneath the 7:30 candle range, this is what it would look like. So if price came here, broke beneath it, then what I would do is wait and see if price wants to go above it. Does that make sense? So if price comes down, breaks beneath it, I want to see if price wants to go up from the 7:30 candle range. And the opposite is true. If price breaks above the 7:30 candle range, then I want to see if it will go below. So if price breaks above, to go below. Price breaks below, to go above. All right? Break above, go below. That's what I call it. Break above, go below, to go above. Simple. It's not hard. So what we want to do now is drop down to a 5-minute time frame, okay? And we won't enter till after 8:30 candle has printed. All right, here we go. So we're at 8 o'clock, and I know I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here comes 8:30. Boom. So what did price do in terms of the 7:30 candle range? Well, it broke below, and you see it go above, but now it's retesting. So what I want to see is if we're going to take out this low here, which what's sitting here is buy side liquidity. There's a lot of stop losses right here. See if market wants to take those out before going above. All right, so we'll give it one more candle. Totally takes out this low. All right, is that our reason to enter? Potentially. Let's look at a couple of tools. Here is our GAN. So we're first wanting to look to see if the GAN is going to flip up. All right, flip up. And if it flips up, we want to take that for a buy. Okay. Continue one more candle. It rejects, does not flip. And what I mean by flip, it goes from this red to blue. See how it goes from blue to red, blue to red, blue to red. Now we're looking for a blue. Fails to give us a blue initially, and then there is our entry. Now, a couple of things we want to also keep in mind is that we must break through this high right here. So if we enter this for a buy, okay, I want to put that stop loss right at the bottom of that or at the bottom of this daily, okay? And so potentially we would want to target the top of that wick or the top of this daily wick field, the blue range, okay? And if we get above that, we will be taking out this high here. We're just going to play it by ear, okay? We're going to play it by ear. But that's it. Break beneath to go above. And because it rejected this, we might be coming lower. We don't know how beneath it wants to go. So we'll just play it by ear, all right? So we see a pretty decent rejection Here on the GAN, we see a bullish move up, and look, notice how it touched the top of 730 candle range, which also happens to be the 4-hour resistance, that yellow dotted line. Now, if it rejects that and comes down, we may be willing to take a loss, but it looks like the buyers are in the market to push this thing up. Okay, now we're definitely going to be looking to see if it wants to touch this daily level and then fall. Okay, why? Because that's what happened here, right? And it ranged here to fall. So it would be a good opportunity for us to hit that and protect this trade, okay? So it rejects down to the 730 candle range, the closing hour range, okay? Then it starts to show some bullish momentum. There, it looks like the buyers are back in the market to push this thing up. I'll go ahead and forward it. And we see a rejection to the GAN. We see another rejection to the GAN. It looked like price was about to fall, but that GAN just kind of holds it up. And that's what I like about that right there. So we'll see if it wants to push on up. Let's go ahead and give it some juice. All right, each one of these candles is going to take 5 minutes to print. Now, we see price push above this daily level. Now, we have this daily level up here that we could potentially be touching. If so, we're just going to let this thing run. But when it gets to this point, I want to go ahead and protect this trade. Bring the stop loss into profit. All right, so that it's a risk-free trade. You may even want to take partials here, maybe 30%, 40%, 70%, and then let the rest run and see if we'll grab some more profit. So I'm going to push forward on it. It looked like it did what we thought it would do, come up above here a little bit and then just smash all the way down. So we get knocked out at entry. So that is what we want to do every day we come to the market. So you got 65 points and then you had a runner come up to grab 86 out of the, man, look, that's a good day. So, man, I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and set those reminders, man, so you know when we drop another video. Man, that's going to do it. I appreciate you checking out this video, hanging out with me. See you in the next video. Peace.